What's going on, everyone? I'm back again here with another episode. It's your boy Rakeem, and we're back here with Unpacked. And today I've got another guest here in the building, my peoples. Yes. Wasn't easy getting him as well. It took me a little minute to get him, but finally we are here. But yeah, man, I want to introduce Abdulmalik, my peoples, man. Let's give it up for Abdulmalik.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam, my brother, man. How are you, my brother?
Alhamdulillah, I can't complain. How are you, bro?
I'm good, man. I'm good, my broski. How was your day today, first of all, man?
Alhamdulillah, bro.
Yeah?
Jummah.
Yeah, we said at the same time.
Of course, bro. Have to, innit?
Yeah, man.
It's a must.
100%, man.
Always feel great after that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah, my brother. Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
We're going to go straight into it, man. I don't want to... basically, what I want to do is... Because I know you revert, what was it, at the age of 22, I believe? Yeah, at 22. What was your life like before you actually reverted into Islam? And yeah, talk to me about that.
My life wasn't that great, you know?
Yeah?
It was up to stupidness.
Yeah.
I wasn't getting into trouble to say, but it wasn't the best of life. The way you're living, it's not good.
Yeah.
But when I come to the deen, alhamdulillah, bro, I feel much better in myself.
Yeah.
Before I was more depressed than that. Now I don't feel depressed. I don't have much anger. So I feel like praying keeps me on the right path, man. Content with myself.
Right.
Yeah, so.
So how was you before you actually decided to, what made you actually get into and thinking about, okay, you know what, I want to join the religion of Islam. I want to revert. What got you to that decision?
I had a Muslim brother, Somali,
mashallah, yeah.
Very close to me.
Right.
He used to come to my house every day, literally, and we used to just watch stuff on the deen.
Yeah.
And first it didn't sink into my head, but slowly, I started getting it. And then, he said something to me, He said, I don't want you to go to hell. And he started crying. And then that day made me realize, bro, that no one ever felt that way towards me.
Okay.
No one that I've ever known. And I was like, this must be serious. So I looked into it more. And then I took my shahada.
Mashallah, mashallah. Allah Mubarak, bro. That's a good brother, though.
Why, bro?
For someone to actually shed tears and be like, you know...
Pure love, bro.
That's I don't even know how to actually describe that kind of...
Alhamdulillah for him,
yeah, man. Mashallah, brother. Because what it is more time you have people that actually do give advice on Islam and how our religion is just in general. But to have someone, crying and saying, bro, and he must have saw the good in you as well.
Yeah, he was a good brother, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, even to my family as well. He used to treat them like his own family. And obviously all my family are not Muslim, so with just the respect that he gave, I could see that this guy's serious.
Right. And also I see, just in general, you're a good brother, of course, when we met, you were, at first I didn't even, of course I knew, you were a brother, but when you told me about your story, I was quite, amazed by your story itself. And, sometimes you can never imagine, oh, damn, this is what this brother has actually been through and stuff like that as well. Talk to me about the time before you actually joined the Islam and what it was like, because I know you've had your past in terms of growing up on the roads and etc. and stuff like that. Give me a little insight on how that was. Was that, would you say, it was mad? It was...
Obviously it's mad. It's not what you want in life, but it's what everyone's doing. You're a part of it. So it's if you're not, you're outcasted. So you just want to be cool. You want to be known to everyone. Just want to be... Because we didn't do nothing that gangs would be doing, but we was stuff like that, innit? So it's not that great, innit? Do you know what I mean? And it's not the life to be living, innit?
Yeah.
Today you're here, tomorrow you're gone, innit? We don't know when we're going to pass away.
100%, yeah.
We should always have a conscience of what we're doing.
And you're, of course, you've... I remember we had a conversation about because one thing that I would say we're similar in, like we do the similar things, is one of them actually not having that many friends just in general. And that's not just now, but also back in the days, it was like that for you as well. And I know why, for me, I was like that. Why was it so important for you not to have that many friends? Because I think it's important for people to actually know this, but why was it so important for you to be, you know, it's not easy to trust anyone that easily?
Bro, it's basically, you have a family. Even if you're not married and you just have your mum and dad, you don't want to bring people around them that you're not trustworthy of, or you don't trust them as much as your brothers. I would only bring people that I rate as brothers around my family because I know I can trust them. There's a lot of people that are jealous, have evil eye, so on forth. I can't trust them, innit? So I'll just keep the people that are close, like 2, 3 brothers. That's it, bro.
Yeah.
I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
I don't need the whole world in my pocket.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I could relate to that because number one is as less headache as possible as well.
Yeah.
You know, whatever your friends are going through, now you're going through.
Of course.
Or you're having to be, like you said, like some of them are really nice, but you really don't know what's going on in their head. And you don't know what their MO gone.
You know what? You have friends, yeah. You might think they're friends, but they don't check up on you. They don't want to know you. Only when they need something from you, they're your friend. But other than that, they don't ring you to see how you are. Like, how's your day going? How's your marriage going? They don't care, bro.
Do you need anything?
Yeah, they don't care, bro. Only the real ones will be asking those questions. So that's the importance of having a brother instead of a friend.
That's a major difference. It's a major difference having.
100%.
And another thing with friends, you have these, like, let's say, like, for example, back in the days, you know, from the roads and etc. Right? Whatever they go through, now you go through. So one day you're meeting up with your boys or whatever, and I'm speaking back in the days, right? And you don't know that this guy now has an issue with such and such, and you don't know, and now you guys are just chilling or whatever, and now you get rushed. You get, you know, my point I'm trying to make is there's always problems that never fade away. And that's why it's really important to have people in your life that are generally happy for you and that can actually challenge you as well. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
What, they don't bring challenges to you, like as in threats, or they won't bring you around that kind of stuff. And they don't cause that kind of stuff. So you don't need to worry about that.
But that's grown. About these brothers, we're talking about the brothers, but I'm talking about the friends, do you know what I mean? From
they're like, unpredictable.
Yeah, very.
You don't know what's happening from day to day.
Yeah.
And they'll be your friend one day and the next day won't. So it's like, is this really worth it? What am I benefiting from you? So it's just a headache overall, bro.
Do you know what it is? Like, it's like how you said you've got you've got 3 brothers like that you're very close with, and I'm similar to that. Actually, with me, it's like it's actually 3 as well. Actually, to be fair, but 2 of them are very, very close to me, like very close, and the other brother, like, it's always love whenever we speak. He shows me pure love. Do you know what I mean? But with the other 2, like, I've known them since like 20 years plus.
Yeah, definitely.
So 20 years ago, and they've been like, those are the ones that challenge me. And sometimes I'll say things to myself to make myself feel better, right? But then they will tell you things that you would usually not tell yourself. Do you know what I mean?
Things that you need to hear.
Exactly. So that's why, like, even if you're gonna have close and those are the close brothers that I'm close with till today. One brother actually, one of the brothers out of the 2, he like we used to speak prior to meeting, and then this was through like some work and stuff like that we used to do, and then on the first day we actually met, he came to my house. I'm talking, this is like, 20 years ago or something.
You
know, he came to my house, and he but till today we're super close. Love. Yeah, super close. Do you know what I mean? Because we had that instant, I want to say connection, but instant like understanding each other. We're on the same page about everything. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, man, it's It's really, really interesting to know. So, like, what would you say, like, to brothers that are still about this life, or let's call it, and are on the roads and are on the, because one thing I know for certain, bro, like, it's always going to be a bad ending.
Definitely.
You know, and it's been spoken about so many times.
Yeah.
But would you feel like you've had, I wouldn't say a lucky escape, but that you've actually moved on and, you know, you've, like, you know, joined Islam, like revert and etc. Like, so what would you say to those brothers that are still thinking, yeah, these are my so-called brothers or my friends, or...
You know what it is, bro? You have to see for yourself, innit?
Yeah.
There's going to be a time where they're not there for you. And then you're going to be questioning why they're not there for you. I thought these were my brothers. But that's what I'm saying. It has to be a situation where you need to grow up and get out of that. No, it's not good for you. Like, you can't be 30 and still on the roads.
Right.
You need to be married. The younger you are to get married, it's probably the better for you anyway.
Would you say, actually, speaking of marriage, like, if I'm correct, you've been married, but it's coming up to 8 years?
Yeah,
8 years, mashallah, Allah Mubarak, man. What was your marriage like, just in terms of in the beginning? Like, you know, would you say you're the same guy now as opposed to when you did first get married? What were the challenges? You know, because I think that's very important.
You know, at first when you're married, you don't have the knowledge. You go in with an empty brain. So it's like every day you're learning, because people don't really speak about it. Like when women are pregnant, they go through a lot. They're stressed. They're going to have a new child to look after. That's all on them. They're carrying it for 9 months. Obviously, they get postnatal depression. Men don't know how to handle that situation. They need to speak about that more often. So it leads to better knowledge for the man to understand the woman in that situation. That took me quite a long time to understand. But alhamdulillah, I understand now. So when I do go through it, I know what is necessary.
What were some of the challenges that you faced and that you felt like you've overcome, like, in marriage?
Just like fighting, like, you know, bickering. Bro, it's just normal marriage stuff, but some people just blow it out of proportion, bro. They don't know how to handle it. They're not men. They don't act like men. They more run away, want to escape from it. They don't want to deal with the situation. We're men, we have to deal with it. The woman's not going to deal with it. So that's what makes us the man. When problems occur, we have to deal with them.
Do you feel like the men are more like the safety net for women?
100%.
Yeah.
You're taking that woman from her family. She should feel safe with you.
You're taking over responsibility.
Yes.
Yeah, 100%.
You're taking away from her comfort. So she needs to feel comfortable. She needs to feel safe. If you keep arguing back and forth with her, shouting at her, abusing her because she's going through something she cannot help, what man are you?
And I think you touched down on a very important factor, like very important one, and that one is where men turn to, like, run away.
Definitely.
From challenges.
Yeah, I don't think that's a good one.
One of them is whether she's on her time of the month or whether she's pregnant. Those are the main, you know, aspect that where a woman, you know, hormones change or she doesn't know what she's doing. So, like, talk to me about that part, like, where a lot of men, you know, don't know how to handle that part, and they think, oh, okay, this is not who I married.
Do you know what it is, yeah? The simple fact is they're not taught, they're not learned. No one speaks about it. So when they go into a new environment and that happens, they're overwhelmed, they're scared. They might fear what this woman's doing. Like, why is she so crazy? Why is she this? But if you actually sit down, speak to her, learn from her, then you will understand the situation much better. Instead of arguing, putting pressure on her. She don't need that, bro.
And a lot of men feel like they need to have that last say.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of men, they have that...
it's their ego, innit?
Yeah, but also that energy, like, I'm not going to let her speak to me like this.
Ego,
or I'm not...
She wants to be the man.
That's what they're saying, do you know what I mean? And they have this, like,
but it don't make you less of a man to listen to your wife.
That's
understand what she needs, bro.
That's what I'm saying. You know what? I'm actually so glad you said that, because many of them, they have this, and we're gonna get to this after, but you know when how men have conversations about their marriage, marriage problems and stuff like that, right? It's one thing where you have conversation, but it's another thing when you're actually dealing with it with yourself. But certain men will just have conversations with people they don't even know like that. Do you know what I mean? And blurring out their business, or blurring out, if you have like, so it's like, then they might get this advice on, oh, you know, no, this is how I do it, so you should do it like that. Don't take it from her. You know what I mean? I have mine on lock. Do you know what I mean?
But
and
how does
like,
that wife actually feel?
Exactly.
In her house. Does she feel safe?
Yeah.
Does she feel protected? Is she comfortable? Don't sound like it.
Nah. But no woman is going to feel safe, bro, when
she's being controlled.
Yeah. But there's the difference, though. Like, there's difference by being controlled or
if
really
you're saying,
being
I
protected.
got my wife on lock and smash, that sounds like she's being controlled.
Exactly. That's the phrase. When you come with that energy, yo, I got a lock. I'm not taking, like, she'll do anything, like, she'll do anything I say and she has to do it.
I tell her jump, she jumps.
That's what I'm saying. But of course, like, in our deen, a wife is supposed to listen to her husband. We know that and we get that. But there's also a certain barrier when we are talking about this.
She's meant to follow you only when it comes to the deen and it's something positive. If it's negative, she don't need to listen to you.
100%.
If it's going to affect her mental well-being, she don't need to listen to you. You're just damaging her. She's already damaged as it is. She's fragile. So that's what you got to think about, innit? Because you're a man, you think you're strong, you're the boss. It don't come down to that, bro.
No.
And why do you have to act like you're the boss or the big man in front of your wife? Why do you have to act that way?
Bro,
what do you get from that?
Not, but also, like, and
that's your house, innit?
That's your house, but so also you're on the same team.
No, but it's, bro, when you go outside and you act like that, then I understand you do it in front of people, but your wife, bro, she's miskeen, she's your wife, bro. Why are you acting like a big man in front, like she's a stranger? It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah. So, and have you ever, like, you know, felt like, you know what, like, this is too much? Like, you know, have you ever been at that stage where you felt like, you know what, this is too much? Maybe where you've had an argument with your wife, or, you know, and you're just like, you know what, I can't even deal. And then you eventually overcame that and you saw like, what you actually did wrong and you worked on that. Like,
bro, you know, every day is a lesson. There's something new going to happen every time. It's the way you deal with it. Because I believe if you run from a problem to start, so say for instance, you get divorced, but you didn't sort out the problem, and then you marry someone else, that problem is going to occur in that new marriage. And what are you going to do then? You're going to run away from that as well. So you need to learn from your mistakes. Otherwise, there's no point. You might as well just give up.
No, 100%, bro, 100%. No, I do agree that, because no, go on.
No one's perfect, bro. That's the thing. Allah didn't make us perfect, so we all need to learn. If it's the wife or the man, sometimes the wife needs to learn the man, and the man needs to learn from the wife. But it's your team, like you said.
That's how they act, though. Do you know the way they act? They don't act like they're in the same team. You see, when you watch football games or whatever, right? You know what I mean? You see a lot of players, there's a time going at each other, like arguing. Some of them actually put their hands on each other, like, you know.
Because
like,
they don't want to learn each other.
No, but what I'm saying is, like, they're on the same team, so they're arguing, and someone wants to maybe take a penalty, and then it takes the ball off, he pushes them away or whatever. But the point I was trying to make was, the game must go on, and you'll see them afterwards, you know, reconciling, you know what I mean, they celebrating whatever for that goal, but they still carry on. Or some of them are arguing during the game, but they still get the job done. Do you know what I mean? So, but in this, like, in marriage and just in general, they act like they're on the opposite team. Are you with me? So they act like, it's
because one wants one thing and one wants the other. They don't want to bring themselves together to compromise each other, you know what I mean? In a marriage, you need to compromise, bro. You need to give up some stuff to make your wife happy. Your wife needs to give up some stuff to make her husband happy. Sometimes you got to be selfish, innit?
No, 100%,
Like,
bro.
friends, men like to go out with their friends all the time. What about your wife, bro?
Yeah.
What's your friend doing for you? That's more interesting than your wife. What's your friends giving you? What's better, bro? Really, calmness. That's a big thing, you know.
It's big. Do you know why it's also big? Because like, you know, when you don't stop certain habits before you even considering getting married,
Yeah.
so you're hanging around with your peoples too much or whatever, like you need to dim a lot of things down before you, whether you're talking to a lot of girls, or whether you are that going out guy that goes out partying, whether you're the guy that meets up with his boys and just wants to hang out with them. Like, all of these things are, you know, different type of habits. And if you go from that to now straight away get married, bro, you're crashing this car, you know. So you need to stop certain habits, or at least minimize it so much.
But you know, in marriage, I see quite a lot. People, husbands, they have a lot of time with their boys. That's the problem, bro. You're not giving enough time to your wife. So like, you're going out with your boys like 5 times a week.
That's mad, though. I'm not gonna lie. That's super crazy.
Alone,
yeah, that's super crazy.
Because you don't want to give her time.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's a problem.
And you expect her not to do nothing.
And you don't go out and you don't think about her. But she's out. She's thinking about you while you're out. Why is my husband doing this? Why is my husband doing that? And then when you come home and she says to you, why are you leaving me here alone? And then you want to have a go at her.
And it's not why you leaving me here alone in general, it's why you leaving me here alone all the time. Yeah. Do you get me? You go out five times a week, I'm not gonna lie, that's super crazy. Do you know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying, but that happens, bro.
Yeah, it does. But would you do, but that's gonna bring a lot of conflict though.
I'm at home all the time, bro.
Yeah. I don't, bro, like, because I see you heavily involved. Like, when I see you out of, bro, how many times do we bump into each other? And every time I barely see you by yourself. And you've actually proven a point, because on our way here, like you were telling me, like, it's been a long time since you've actually come out of the house by yourself. Do you know what I mean? And you're right, because every time I see you, bro, you're either with your kids or you're with the kid and the missus. Do you know what I mean? So you're always with family. When was this? When was it that I saw? Was it even yesterday I bumped into you as well? Yeah. Before you were doing the school run, and you were telling me, I gotta get some, and you were with the family. I gotta get some stuff for the little ones, whatever, before we do the school run or whatever. You're actually like heavily involved, like, and this is why we have really good relationship as brothers, because it's the only difference is you're married, mashallah, you know, and but like you are heavily involved. School run, and that's where we met. Do you know what I mean?
Definitely.
Yeah. So with school run, getting the little one, you know, and you always tell me, you know what, today this is what's happening. The missus is not well. I gotta do this. You know, so. You're not just, for people that are actually watching this, like, you know, sometimes they think, you know, someone is just talking, but I've witnessed like half of the things that he actually is talking about in terms of being actively involved. So mashallah, bro, like, actually, like, Allah Mubarak, like, do keep that up, you know. And what was I gonna say? I thought I lost my train of thought, but yeah, you don't come out but like by yourself or do anything. And we were just talking about guys that go out 5 days a week. Do you know what I mean? You could probably count.
You know what's funny though, bro? My wife tells me to go out.
Is it?
Yeah, well, she does, bro.
But you see how...
But I'm comfortable in my house. I want to be at home. There's nothing for me outside. You know, my nan used to tell me, there's nothing for you outside. If you're outside, you're going to get in trouble. You're up to no good, innit? So it's like, only if you need to go out, like for this, I will come out. But I'm not going to come out just for nothing, bro. Yeah.
Do you know what? Do you know the maddest thing is? I actually, before you even asked me, you know, to actually come on, like, I wasn't even sure whether to ask you, because I did cross my mind to actually, but you didn't cross me as someone that would come on. Do you know what I mean? Because you're not really out there, even on your social.
No, bro. For you, I'll do it, innit? I'm not like that, bro. Innit, bro? You know me, innit?
Yeah.
But I'll do it for you, bro. No problem. That's love, innit?
I appreciate that. Like, jazakallah, brother, man. Really. And it actually, when you said, you know what, because remember how we started the conversation,
Yeah.
and you were like, oh, you should, on your next episode, you should talk about this and things like that. And then you were like, you know what? I even come on if you want to. You know what I want to talk about? I want to talk about and bro, I was gobsmacked, but in a happy way. Like I was like, I didn't expect that. Do you know what I mean? But the fact that you did that for man, bro, like it did really mean a lot, though. Like I didn't even say that to you, but that was powerful, 100%. And yeah, going back to like how heavily you are involved, school run and etc. and things like that. The one thing I do give you, like, you, no matter what, you just get on with the job.
Have to, bro.
You get on with the job, and that's what I respect. You know, there's a lot of times where you don't feel like doing anything, and I see you like, or you know, you're not yourself, or you're like, sometimes you're even sick. There's a lot of times where I saw you actually were feeling really sick, still doing this, like things that, you know, husband and fathers actually do. So bringing them to school, bringing them to Duxie, you know, you know, and etc. I could just go on and on and on. So, and going back to your wife actually saying, hey, you should go out. You see how these tables really turn in a good way. Like, because when a guy wants to constantly be out, it's an issue. But when you are so heavily involved in your family,
like,
because
they feel safe.
Yeah, they feel safe. But your wife also will see, like, you know, he needs a break.
You know what it is though? When someone goes out constantly, the wife don't know what you're up to.
That's true as well.
You know, she's
100%.
paranoid, bro. She's like, why does he always want to be out and not with me?
No, but 100%.
What's wrong with me? She start questioning herself, doubting herself. You know?
Yeah.
Which is not fair, innit?
And we, and the thing is, like, when men don't want their wife to go out or do things,
bro,
and
I
whatever.
learned all this myself, innit?
Go on.
That's why I'm saying it, because I've been through all this. On the first, like, when I was married, I had to learn all this for myself. So my marriage hasn't been picture perfect, innit? But you need to learn these things. You have to take time to learn these things. If you don't learn these things, you're not going to get no benefit from your marriage.
And that's true, man. Because what it is there's a lot of like, because what people are just so confused with finding the one as opposed to becoming the one, bro. Like I personally, like, you're probably the second one, but I personally know, like, married couple who've had, like, for example, issues for like 10 years plus, but now living their best life, alhamdulillah, you know. But this all took, you know, challenges, overcoming, talking to each other, patience, sabr, you know, like all of these things, communication, because that's another thing. Like, these brothers or even sisters have not any form of communication, and when a woman is actually going through her, like, the hormones or whatever, she could say some of the hurtful things, bro. And
what they do, bro.
Yeah, but they don't mean it. No, but
the guy will hurt his heart.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and when you grow up, like, with you see how, when you told me earlier, there's guys that, for example, they don't know how to they run away from problems or don't know how to speak to a woman or whatever. Like, but what about the ones that actually grew up with sisters? Were they constantly fighting with them? Were they constantly, you know, because that would be the, like, literally the only thing. Do you know what I mean? So it's one of those where
should have more respect, innit? For the women. I didn't have no sisters, so I don't know. I do have sisters, but I wasn't close to them, innit? So
they haven't grown up with any well, they've grown up with sisters, a lot of them, and I don't know how they've dealt with that type of situation. But yeah, the going out, do you know what's even more mad? Let me get into this. What's even more mad is not only, like, going out, but having, like, I'm not sure if you heard these type of stories where a brother just disappears for a couple of days. Like,
I ain't heard of that story.
Bro, I did, you know. Brother is gone for like 3 days or 4 days.
Where's he going?
Like, I don't know. Do you know, and that,
what,
I think,
phone off everything.
Bro, like, he'll just leave and then he'll just turn up on Monday or something. He's gone on a Thursday or Friday.
And he thinks that's acceptable.
And the thing is, we all know, like, come on, man, like, it's not, it's like, this actually could break homes. And I don't think brothers understand this, like, just being away for a couple of days. Because already, like you said, when someone goes out, like when a husband goes out all the time, every day, mind you, he's not gone for every day. He's just leaving every day.
Couple hours.
Yeah, a couple hours or whatever. Even then, she's like, okay, where is he going? So can you only imagine when he's gone for a couple of days?
That's different though, bro.
That's crazy though.
I don't even know how they even do that.
But that could break
and they think it's cool.
They think it's cool. But
that's gonna make her even think even more, bro.
One time my brother told one brother, like this back in the days, he said, you know, bro, I just had to get away. It was getting too much. I was getting a headache. I was like, so why did you get married? I don't understand.
If I come to you and said
like,
that,
do you think you could just be relaxing?
If I come to you and said that to you, what are you gonna think?
I wouldn't respect that,
bro.
I wouldn't respect you.
That's come.
Do you get me? I'll be very honest. I would not like. But
the woman is the one that goes away.
Yeah.
She can't handle things, not the man.
Yeah.
Why you're not showing that you're
man's
a man.
running away.
Yeah, allow that, bro.
a little overnight bag, jumping out the garden. Nah, that's super crazy, man. So, but yeah.
Each to their own, bro.
Yeah.
But I don't advise that.
Yeah, bro.
Where you going though? To your mum's house?
No, but it doesn't even matter where you're going.
Yeah,
like, why are you away for a couple of days?
Some guys are still attached to their mums, innit? Yeah, Mummy's boys.
Mummy boys.
And it says don't get married if you're a mummy boy.
Bro, that's a dangerous thing. There's two different things, yeah. There's one where, like, you see your mom as your best friend.
Yeah.
And you just, like, push each other or ask each other for advice at times or whatever. But then there's one where almost you look for answers to your mom to make decisions for you.
Yeah.
So it's two different, you know.
Yeah.
Sometimes you could just be in the middle and you just don't know, like, okay, should I go left or should I go right?
You can have a great relationship with your mom, but when she's controlling you and putting stuff into your brain that shouldn't be there, then that's when it comes a problem. Yeah. Or if she's jealous or
making decisions for you.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So like one time, one brother asked me and he said, and he said, if your mom tells you not to get married to this woman because of a such and such tribe,
you
know, what would you do? That's what he asked me.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, but, and the thing is, I said to him, well, bro, I know how my mom is though.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, she would never question that. Like, the only thing, you know what I mean, is the deen. Is she Muslim? Do you know what I mean? But that's even for me. That goes for me. Like, if I'm going to, like, do you know what I mean? That person has to be Muslim. There's no two ways about it, just in general. But he was like, but what if she did? You know, just for topic reasons. Like, just what if? Like, you know what I mean? I said, but I'm still going to get married. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Because
it's your life at the end of the day.
That too. But also, like, you know, I'm doing something that's khair, a blessing. And when that gets stopped, especially by a parent, the sin falls on the parent. And there's a heavy sin.
And they don't know that.
A lot of parents don't know that.
That's culture.
Yeah. There's a lot of parents don't know that. They confuse culture with the deen a lot.
They use a lot of culture.
Yeah. So
they're more into their culture than the deen.
Yeah. And but what would you say in terms of like how to deal with mother-in-laws just in general? Like, if you have challenges and you feel like, you know, mother-in-law is against you or whatever, just in general, because a lot of brothers deal with that. You know
what it is, yeah. Obviously, it's gonna be a headache. But for your wife, you have to allow it, bro. Take it on the chin. Take it for the team.
Yeah.
Because you know what it is. It's her mum at the end of the day. She's gonna feel some type of way if you talk bad about her. So it's like
100%.
It's a sticky situation, isn't it?
Very.
But the main thing is, that you just respect your wife. And just say, listen, if you have a problem with her mum, just say, listen, when you go see your mum, I'm not coming, innit? If it's that deep, innit? Just avoid it, innit?
Or maybe have the conversation with your wife.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Just tell her how you feel without, of course, like coming across crazy.
But if it's like so deep, just don't go, innit?
If it's deep to a point where there's no turning back, then it's a very sticky situation. I can imagine. You can just avoid it.
I don't mind you going to your mum, but I'm just not coming, innit?
Yeah.
We don't need the problems. That's what I would do anyway.
Yeah.
Because who am I to stop her from seeing her mum?
Of course not, man. Like,
You know
that's
what I mean?
that's crazy. No, that's crazy. So, like, what's your relationship like with your mom?
My mum. My mum is here and there, bro.
Yeah.
Obviously, she's not understanding of my religion, so I can't force it on her, bro. But she's still my mum at the end of the day, innit? We've got to respect her, innit?
100%.
So I'm here and there, innit? I'll check up on her. She comes to see my kids now and again. But I'm not...
You don't feel like you're too involved?
No. It's better that way.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, it caused me a lot of problems in my marriage, innit?
Okay.
So it's better that I keep my distance.
Would you mind me asking what kind of, like, problems?
It's just she's got a different point of view to me, innit? So and it clashes with my beliefs and her beliefs.
Okay, what religion is mom?
She's Christian.
Oh, Christian, yeah. Okay.
But she does some nonsense that I don't agree with, so it's still my mum at the end of the day. I love her, innit?
No, 100%, yeah.
But that's for her to deal with, innit? So
yeah, no, I understand, yeah. So I mean, does your wife, like, let's say when you go to your mom, does your wife come with you, or?
Yeah, she respects her, innit?
Yeah.
You know what? She tolerates her for me, I think.
That's, you know what?
That's
like,
love,
that's a, like, I don't even know what kind of name to give that. That's so much respect, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it's rare, like, to have someone like that.
Yeah.
Because in hindsight, someone would be like, you know what? Just exactly how you said.
You know what? I don't even think she does it for me. She does it for my children, bro. Because that's their nan, innit?
Yeah.
So she don't want to look bad, or she don't want them to see that she has some type. She don't have no, bro, it's, you know, as a Muslim, we don't hold grudges. We don't hold anger in our hearts, innit? But you know when someone does something numerous times, you can't, you always have to have your guard up now, innit? So that's how she plays it, innit?
The fact that she, you know, does come along.
I respect that.
Yeah, because it takes, bro, it
takes courage, bro.
It takes a lot of courage. And no disrespect to you, because like, for example, with you, it's like, if you had to, like, if you were in that situation, but in her situation, you probably might be like, you know, okay, you just go and see her, like, I'm gonna be here if it's that problem, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it does take a lot of courage and a lot of
you know what, as well though, me and her mom's got a language barrier.
Okay.
So we don't talk like that. You know what I mean? So
yeah, she's Somali, isn't it? Your wife. Okay.
So it's like, I can't speak Somali, bro.
Yeah. So, I might have to start teaching you, man. I might have to start teaching you like a couple of words, man. Two words, you know, the ones there. But yeah, like it's do you know a few words, by the way?
I know.
Milk. Hilib. Okay, you get this best. Yeah, you're getting there. You're there,
innit?
Yeah, you're getting there. I might have to teach you some. You know what I mean? Maybe you can go back to your wife and use that. You know, inshallah, brother. But yeah, no, it does take a lot of. Would you feel like, because of course you've had one of your close brother is Somali.
Yes.
Somalian, actually. I don't know why people say Somali, but he's Somalian. And I lost my train of thought.
I got a question for you.
Go on.
Are you black or Somali?
Huh?
Would you class yourself black or Somali?
No, I'm black.
Yeah, cool.
No, but like, it's the way you asked. Like, you know what I mean?
Because people will be like, I'm Somali, I'm not black.
Okay, no.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
I
see you lot as black.
I'm from Somalia, yeah. But
you are black, no?
But I am black.
But there's a lot of people black. No, I'm not black. I'm Somali.
I never really understood that. I'll be honest with you. I never understood that. Like, I just look at my skin color. Hey, I'm black.
Yeah, alhamdulillah for what you are, innit?
Yeah,
God
man.
made you that way, innit?
Yeah. Do you know what it is? I've never heard, you know.
Because I see a lot of stuff on the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm confused, bro.
Yeah. Like, what would...
what even made that come up, bro? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What makes you think like that?
Do you know what?
Like, you personally, bro, but...
I've never... Do you know what? It's actually funny you said this, because we've done an episode about this on... with with Bouncer.
Okay.
You know Bouncer?
Yeah.
So we done an episode a couple of years ago. So it was with Bouncer, Muller Juice, and two sisters. And we spoke about this, and we were even talking about like how Jarer was, very disrespectful or anything like that or whatever, which is not the case, by the way. It's just
it just comes across, bro.
Yeah, I hear you, but it's one of those where
it's old.
It's so old, bro.
Yeah, I know.
It's so old.
But now new times, people are touchy, bro.
About a lot of things. About a lot of things. Okay.
Like, you gotta be careful what you say now, innit?
And a lot of people actually do understand that as well. Do you know what I mean? I don't really like the point I was trying to make was about the being black or Somali. Those two don't even correlate. Do you know what I mean? One is a country and one is your skin color, bro. That's just the way I look at it. I don't know. Do you get what I mean? So, but what does your wife think?
I don't know what she thinks, bro.
Have you asked her that question?
I asked her, but she's like, I'm Somali, innit?
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
Each to their own, bro.
Yeah. No,
that's like you saying to me, are you British or are you white?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
What am I meant to say?
Yeah. I'm going to probably get a lot of backlash for this, man. Hey, allow me. You know what I mean? Man's just speaking his mind. But yeah, man. I lost the train what I was going to say. I just keep on forgetting because these times I just don't write things down no more. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just really go with the flow because writing questions down or whatever, it's not really, has not been. I've tried it. Do you know what I mean? It's good to have it, but at the same time, it's good to just flow naturally for me. But so yeah, man, we were talking about how she's more courage then. So like, how do you deal with, like, what could be some of the things that you would witness if your wife is pregnant or going through the hormones and stuff like that? Have you ever thought, you know what, this is like, whoa, like this is crazy or whatever, which is of course, she's not really her, like at this particular point, but what could be some of this? Because I could tell you some
it's like, bro, they're not themselves, innit?
Yeah.
They're someone new.
Yeah.
It's like, whoa, who are you?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's not a funny matter, bro. Like,
no, it's not. Why I'm laughing.
No, I know, but I'm just letting people know it's not something to laugh at, innit? Because it's actually, they're going through something, bro.
100.
Mentally and physically. Like, you don't know how that feels, innit? Us men don't know how that feels. They do things that we can't do. And we should respect them for that. And we should help them as well to guide them back to what they need to be. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, bro, I can never explain what they're going through.
Yeah,
it's crazy, bro. You can try, but you can't, innit?
Yeah. You can never explain, but you can. For example, like you could smell so fresh. You come out the shower, you're smelling fresh.
Yeah.
But to them, you might stink.
Yeah.
Be like, yo, move away from that, because that will bother them.
Muddle up. Bro.
Yeah.
It's a different person.
Yeah.
It's like someone got them and shake them.
Yeah.
You know, like one of those slow globes
type of water. Yeah.
Yeah, so you just shake them up, innit? And now they're all confused and discombobulated, bro.
You could go to some brothers really need to understand this. You could probably be sent to the shop by your wife to get a few things, or maybe go Subway. Yeah. And I had this conversation with someone, you could go Subway, you'll get Subway. By the time you come back,
they don't want that.
They don't want it. Yeah, now they want McD's or I mean, they want something else. You get the drift. So it's really, really important for guys to know how to really maneuver that. But what would you say, like where you are currently now, like in terms of, because you're 8 years strong now.
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah, you're 8 years strong. Like, there's always going to be challenges, but have you now learned how to deal with certain problems? Like, let's say you've got a problem, whatever. Sorry?
Listening.
Okay, that's one of them.
That's it, bro. You just need to listen, bro.
And that's it.
Yeah, if you're not listening, then you're not. What are you doing?
Yeah.
It's all about listening, bro. Learning from each other. Trying to adapt with each other. Nothing's perfect. It's what you make it, innit? If it means something to you, then you're willing to change and do things for your wife that you won't normally do. You go out of your way to help make her happy.
You got to sacrifice, basically.
Yeah, bro. It's simple, bro, man. But to some people, it's not in it.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, I'm who I am. That's it, innit? If you don't like me, then whatever, innit?
Yeah.
It's your wife, bro, at the end of the day. It's not your friend. It's not the guy you met in McDonald's that pissed you off straight on your trainers or something.
Yeah.
It's your wife, innit? You got to treat her with respect. You know what it's like? This is just like, I think it's like she's a puppy, innit? You got to care. Do you know what I'm saying?
Sweet talking.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Stroke. Not literally stroke it, but...
Yeah, I hear you. No, you got to look after it very smoothly. And you gotta be... Do you know what it is, though, sometimes as well? Like...
You got to nurture each other as well. Because you don't know nothing. You're like a seed when you're married. And then you grow into that tree behind you, bro. You're only going to be that tree if you look after each other. You know what I mean?
So it's no, that's really listening is probably one of the most challenging things that a lot of men face.
Yeah,
they don't want to hear it. Yeah, that's the brother that's ducking out, 4 or 5 days.
To the puppy thing, yeah. When you get a puppy, what do you have to do for it? Obviously, we can't have it. It's haram. But in general, if you have a puppy, what are you gonna do?
You look after it, you
give it
feed
time,
it, you give it time, you teach, you care for it. Whenever they want to go out, you take them for a walk. Just do, you're just helping it grow. That's the perfect
that's
word.
What you're doing for your wife. You're helping her grow.
Exactly. Okay.
Do you get?
Yeah, I got you.
She's not a dog, but it's
no,
like
it's
the same
analogy. I got you.
You get what I mean? But that's what you need to do, bro. Time and effort. Things don't happen over a day.
Exactly.
A house gets built brick by brick. That's how your marriage will work, brick by brick. You have to make something out of nothing, innit?
And this, bro, I hope you guys are taking notes, because especially the brothers that are just running away for a couple of days need to really hear this, because also, what would you say about brothers out there so easily talk about their business to other people? And I'm talking about their marriage business.
That's haram.
Point blank.
You can't do that, bro.
Yeah.
You're meant to keep it in the house. It's embarrassing for you to go tell. Why do you want to tell people, bro?
What are you going to benefit from it, though?
Like, them man don't know you.
Yeah.
Like, who is he? Yeah. Even your friends, why would you tell your friends? Because then your friends will be like, oh, she's a this, she's that, bro. Why are you with this girl for? She always causing... They don't know the full story. What did you do? That's
another thing, though. Like, when they actually telling these stories, they never
tell their part
or hold themselves accountable for the parts that they did. It's always she did this or he did this, or
that's how it goes, bro.
Yeah. So these people are like so quick to, let alone friends. You're not even meant to go to your family about this.
It's immature, bro.
The only way I honestly believe you should go, like, you should step outside like your marriage to tell someone else about the problem, is at that time when you're on that last stroke, and
but bro, if you get to an argument, if you have an argument, just leave the house, bro.
No, what I'm saying is
that's a good tactic,
go for a walk, 20-minute walk. But also don't just walk out. Like, don't just walk out while she's talking. It's more like, what, I think maybe we should have this conversation.
Or just say, listen, I can see this going somewhere. I don't want to argue with you. I'm leaving, innit?
Yeah.
I'll just leave, bro.
And then come back when things are
then you lot will be both calm down.
It gives you time to calm down.
And you have time to think about what you did.
And but what about what? I keep forgetting what I wanted to say.
Cool, bro.
No, but no, it's the ones where they, some people will just walk out while that person is talking. You know what I mean? And not even say a word. I think that's more disrespectful. But if you let the person know and be like, this is where I'm at, you know what I mean? And I think I need to cool down.
Either way that you leave, if it's too heated, then it's calm, bro.
Yeah, but I think it's...
But you know what, each to your own, innit? Some might be better just to leave.
Well, walk out without saying anything.
Yeah, just go, innit?
Yeah.
But then she'll understand, like, if he stayed here...
It would have been worse.
Yeah, he's left the situation.
But she could also see it as like, you know, very
Yeah, but then when he comes home, he can explain I've left because I don't want this to escalate.
I got you.
And it hasn't escalated, has it? We both calmed down now. We can both speak, innit? We're both in our right minds. What, do you want to have a fight? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not worth it, bro.
No, that's crazy, bro. That's good.
You just got to think of the benefit afterwards. Do you get?
Yeah.
And not the moment.
Do you think, like, and another thing, like, where the little ones will always see this happening, and then they're gonna think that's, of course, normal.
It's damaging.
You know what I mean?
For them.
Kids don't talk, but they know everything, you know. And when they grow up, they of course gonna know, hey, this is
not normal, bro. No, they're gonna think it's normal, bro.
They think it's gonna be normal.
Yeah, to do that stuff.
100%.
Because their mum and dad's been doing it all their life.
Yeah.
When it's not normal, and then when they get married, they're gonna do it. It's like a vicious cycle, innit?
Nah, man, it's
but
crazy.
if you don't have deen, then shaitan's around, innit? That's the problem, bro.
Yeah. And how important do you think it's also to be close in terms of deen wise when you are like a married couple? I think that's a stupid question for me to ask, but do you know what I mean?
No, it's true though.
But the reason why I'm asking is because
if you're out
many
all day,
married couple aren't,
bro.
Do you know
if
what
you're
I mean?
out all
and
day,
they have issues.
If you're out all day, then how are you gonna be doing your deen?
Yeah.
That's where shaitan. That's what I'm talking about. Shaitan, bro. He creeps into your wife's brain.
Yeah.
What's he doing? Why is he doing this?
He's probably doing this.
If you were at home, reading Quran, going to mosque, or spending time with your wife, your children,
it's part of the leading again, isn't it?
Yeah,
that being that example and leading and
you don't have to be the perfect Muslim.
100%, no one is.
But you need to know that they need to see you're there, innit? You're a figure of the house.
Right.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, if you're not there, then what does that have to show for you as a man?
What would you say to like certain brothers that are married, and they're actually struggling with getting their wife closer to the deen, or
you can't force no one, bro.
Not force, but like,
that's what I'm saying. So the first thing, you can't force them, innit?
No.
You can advise them. You can. What I would do, I'll just pray every time, innit? To see that I'm on my deen. Example. Yeah.
Show the example. Yes.
Hopefully they follow your footsteps.
Yeah.
That's what I would do.
That's yeah. Because you know what?
Like play the Quran in the house. Read Quran. You know?
Yeah.
Just make it normal in your house. If you're not doing it, they're not gonna do it. But it's vice versa sometimes. The wife is on her deen and the man's not on his deen.
But a lot of brothers that have. Do you remember when we had that conversation earlier where I was talking about they live in these different type of lives, like different habits, whatever, going out, this, that.
Yeah.
And from that to now, all of a sudden they want to marry a ukhti. They want to marry a sister that's on her deen. But the brother ain't even straight himself. Do you know what I mean?
That's going to ruin the sister, bro.
Huh?
I think it will ruin the sister.
It will ruin, yeah, but
because he's selling her fake dreams, bro.
Yeah, but would sister even accept someone
but
like
he could
that?
Be like, yeah, I do this, I do that.
So you could, do you know what? That's actually true though. There are many that
and then when they're married, they don't do nothing.
They flip.
And then the wife.
Do you know what? You're actually so right, because there's someone that has got married to a sister, and when I met this person, like when I went for the nikah, brother was so calm, like the thobe, everything, and he gave that pressure. Mind you, the night before I was at a petrol station.
Did you know the guy?
No, I didn't know the guy. Like it was like what was it? My cousin's close guy.
Okay.
Like my cousin just asked me to come type of thing. So I just came with him. But this is time ago. So, but I remember I was at a petrol station one time and I met one brother that we grew up with, because I was raised in Holland. So I remember him, like we were literally raised in the same area. So I saw him. I was like, yo, how you doing? You okay? Boom, 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 boom. And then He introduced me to the other brother. I was like, all right, no worries. The next day, I'm coming for the nikah, mind you. So now I'm at the nikah, and I'm shaking this brother's hand, not knowing who he is, right? And he was like, oh, were you at that such and such petrol station last night? I was like, yeah. He was like, oh, I was with such and such when you greeted him. And I was like, oh, was that you? Okay, cool. Even then, when I saw him, he gave me that vibe, like, you know, this guy is a, you know, Aki, you know, dope, everything, whatever. Coming to find out, after the nikah or whatever, that's when whole hell broke loose. Bro, it was the complete opposite of what he actually was. Now, Allah is watching me, bro. Well, he was the complete opposite, bro. From, like, it could have not gone any worse. Like, if I had to say, yo, like, I can't name any person that I know that's worse than how he is. Do you know what I mean? It was actually that bad. But so you're right, man. A lot of people do put up that facade and, you know, pretend to be.
It's destroying for the sister, bro.
Yeah.
They destroy the sister, innit?
Would you? Sorry, I didn't.
She has like hopes her husband's a certain way, and then he's not.
And now she turns out that, bro, that is waking up to a nightmare, bro.
Yeah, what's that gonna do to her brain and her mind?
But also moving forward, though. Like, moving forward, because mind you, they're not together anymore.
Yeah.
It was a quick wrap up. Like, she couldn't deal with it. It was like about 4 months. And
what do you
she
expect, though, bro, man? That's a whole different story, though, bro.
She could not deal with it.
What do you expect?
And she was so lucky that what was it? That didn't have any kids. And Allah give, like, you know what I mean? It's a blessing inside to have kids, but you know what I mean, because she would have had to be attached to him, like, because we don't just, you know, I'm not saying, oh, you know, alhamdulillah, they didn't have any kids, because kids are always a blessing from God, you know what I mean? Allah. But in her favor, what she was dealing with, it was so deep and traumatic. Imagine she would have been attached to him forever. Do you get it? Yeah, man. So that's been it's been a mad experience. But yeah, there's a lot of guys that really do put up that front. Would you reckon sisters are like that as well? Or,
bro,
let's say the guy is really like a sheikh, or
I feel like, the man is the role model of the marriage. So whatever you are, bruv, the woman's gonna be in it.
Regardless,
It's a reflection of you, innit? So if you're a waste man, she's gonna be a waste man. Not a waste man, but you know what I mean, innit?
Yeah.
But that's why, bro, you pray, you do your thing, just be humble, bro. All this road life stuff, well, it's not worth it, bro.
No, 100%.
What do you expect from your wife
if you're about this life?
You know what I mean? And you know what I said? Your wife will be a waste man. She might not even, but she might be mentally damaged, bro. You're pushing her away from the deen. You're pushing her away from hope. Do you get what I mean? She's gonna be in a dark place. That's your doing. So it's all to do with the man, bro.
No, I hear you that, man. But my broski, listen, I think we came to that time, but I do really want to thank you for coming out and, of course, you know, sharing, you know, your story and your feedback, because I think it's important for people to know what it's actually like, man. So,
definitely.
Honestly, man, thank you for coming.
No problem, man.
You know what I mean? Anytime. And you know we're going to be seeing each other around, because you know what? We always bump into each other at school runs when I pick up the nephew and the nieces, you know. And yeah, man. But definitely, man, it was absolutely nice to have a different type of conversation, you know what I mean, for once. It was actually nice. So I appreciate that, man. Again,
anytime,
man.
Bro.
You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Is there anything you would like to say, if you look into that camera, last message to the people?
Our patience, brothers.
Yeah.
That's it, bro.
Yeah.
They need patience.
All right. That's good, man. Listen, again, thank you.
Thank you, bro.
And my guy, peoples, thank you for watching. If you've made it this far, please hit that like button and that notification bell, and please do subscribe. So yeah, man, and I'll catch you guys soon. It's your boy Rakeem, Unpacked, and deuce.